Anthony. Sure.
What's up, World War Whip? E-Daddy, you're angry guy.
It's your boy Justin.
And we're here for another exciting little episode here. Like I said, tonight, Anti-Eternia can buzz off. I know, you're not enjoying what happened.
I know. Hey, but 3 out of 4 is not that bad.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Oh, man. So it was a short voting week. You know, as we had technical issues last week, so we couldn't do the show till Sunday night. So you guys only had until today. And yeah, the voting was kind of surprising. Dude, scared to lose to Anti-Eternia He-Man.
There's always next time. I'm gonna call all my cousins, you know.
Dear God, dude. Next time we do this, good Lord, I'm gonna have trying to kill me. You realize just about all those figures between those there, all those over there, 128 of these, and we're down to 4.
I didn't realize that, but
yeah, it started out with 128. I actually, and I know you had a chance to see some of the videos yet, but I seriously did like 2 videos for round 1, and both those videos were over an hour long each.
man.
Just looking at each one of these. And like I said, there was a lot of figures I didn't even do. A lot of them. I'm surprised my boy is not here yet.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be here.
Oh yeah,
To rub it in my face.
well yeah, you know, that's the way it goes. Get off there, you buzzy little fuckers. I know. I'm trying to give him a minute here. He was bugging the hell out of me earlier while I'm trying to finish prepping all this. But
at least he had a chance. That's all I have to say. At least he had a chance.
hey, look, he made it to the final 8. All right, he had a good run at it. It just he came across a, you know, he came across Scareglow, man. It happens. Trust me, I'm pissed. I mean, pretty sure it was Ultimate Tila that was in the Sweet 16 against my Death Botto, and
Lost?
yeah, Death Botto lost to a Super 7 freaking thing.
Okay, now I can't feel that bad about, you know, Anti-Eternia He-Man losing 2-6, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Well, whoever the other person voted, thank you.
Let's see, hang on. Yeah, it was 6-2.
Well, at least I'm not alone in the vote by myself. Otherwise, that would have been pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm wanting to say that I'm trying to see who was it that went there with you. Hang on. I can answer this question real easy, I think. If I can find the post to it. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, our vote for Anti-Eternia He-Man was actually Cullen.
Thank you, Cohen.
He was the only other person. Because, I mean, seriously, I know Ruddy voted for Scareglow. Aaron voted for Scareglow. Magnus. Yeah, Ruddy, there he is. Dougie Fresh. Castillo. Everybody likes the figure that glows in the dark, dude. What can I say?
Well, Maybe if he glowed in the dark, he would have a chance. Like that.
He keep glowing in the dark. He's black and red.
Make his hair glow in the dark or something.
You know, we're gonna have to put you in the customs lab.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've sat here for long enough and for Justin to cry about the loss. So, all right. So the first matchup of the Final Four. Like I said, we're down to 4 figures. That's it. Just want to go ahead and get it out of the way first.
Let's go ahead and get it out.
All right. Bring on the victors here. These two. Yep. Go ahead and go ahead. I know you don't want to get. No. Yeah. Nope. There you go. I know. All right. First matchup of the Final Four. Go ahead and get him out. I know you're hating this.
Yeah, I am hating this, you know, but it's bittersweet for me.
It'll be all right. All right, with the 3 seed advancing on over a 6 seed, we got the Sorcerers here.
I voted for that, so I can't really.
Anyways, for the Final Four and her opponent. Go ahead, Mr. Scareglow here, over here.
Once again, I'm placing my bet on the Sorcerers.
If my vote's counted.
Please do not vote for this time. Please.
Anyways, so there's matchup 1. All right.
I'm just saying her wings open. Like, I'm just saying her wings open. All he does is glow in the
And what's funny is actually, you know, Scareglow won the 7th bracket. So, I mean, he got the 7 seed. So, we've got a 3-7 matchup going here.
I'm just saying, I can't lose to this guy twice. That would be devastating.
All right. Here, you want to hand me the 5 seed up there? All right, now we got the 1 and the 5 seed. All right. In the 5 seed spot, we got the Ram Man, old Rammy.
Who's going to kill it and destroy him.
All right, and his opponent, who is the 1 seed, old Modulok over there. So we got the 1, we got the 5. I had to look down and make sure I was saying it right. For your other matchup.
Number 1's going to lose.
Yeah, I know. It's, you know, if I should have seeded these like a lot different than what I did, but, you know, in all honesty, I just grabbed them out of a box or took, you know, the ones that were carded, you know, whatever was up on the wall and just wham, bam, bam. You know, that's how they pretty much got
carded.
Yeah. So. Yep, she can go up there. All right. So, like I said, there's our Final Four. That's out of the way. Oh, where did it go, Justin? There was an ink pen up here. Ooh. Oh, there it is. Connection is unstable. What the hell?
Please, wait. Well, we are trying to.
See, right now it's like completely frozen. I don't even know if it's hearing anything.
That says we're still live.
Yeah, that's true. No, I guess anybody who watches the replay, they'll see.
Yeah.
See this in its entirety. Hey, look at it this way. It looks a lot better than what it did last week whenever we were sitting here watching ourselves as we're making fools out of ourselves.
That is true. Sorry, technical difficulties.
Oh, all right. So, all right, Justin. So, you're taking the Sorcerers.
Yep.
All right. His votes get to count. Mine don't, since I'm the host. I've been with this to begin with, because otherwise, like I said, Death Botto would be here, but no. To all those that supported Death Botto throughout the tournament, I do appreciate it and thank you.
Also get a vote from Ram Man.
All right. You better hope to God you're not like, well, I know you ain't gonna be the only person voting, because see, this is where we gotta get you involved in of course, get you more involved in the group, in the groups. Maybe some of the groups will take you in, and then that way you could go through the 4 sites that this gets posted and be able to compound your votes, on each page.
That wouldn't be that bad.
I said it from the get-go that wherever I posted to go through and vote on each one of those pages. So, I mean, a person could go through and vote, multiple times.
Push over it on this last week.
Well, no,
He-Man, you would have been saved. You would have been saved.
But now comes the most heartbreaking part of all this: is what our topic discussion is going to be tonight. Anti-Eternia can buzz off.
Yeah.
Reason for this is, well, I figured Anti-Eternia He-Man and Anti-Eternia Man-at-Arms, which was never a figure made by Mattel or Crapper 7. I mean, Super 7.
We didn't say that.
Oh, I don't care. Super 7 knows that I do not like them and do not care for their fucking product. Trust me, I've gotten hate mail.
Oh, is that bad?
Yeah. It's even worse is the fact that I'm going to dish out $700 in January for Snake Mountain that's being produced by them.
Ooh.
Can you imagine what that show's going to be like?
Please don't be bad. Please.
I mean, look, you've taken a look at some of these figures and the way their armor is made, stuff like this. No, I mean on the classics. The vintage don't count. Oh, okay, wait a minute, hang on. The vintage will count. Look at He-Man Skeletor there on Battle Cat and Panther. All right. Now keep in mind, 35, 37-year-old toys.
It's like cheap plastic.
Yeah, but back then, you got to think about it. We're talking early 80s.
Yeah.
We didn't have the technology that available for toys to be made like they do now. Of course, look how long they've lasted compared to toys of today.
That is true. They're more
Transformers gonna say enough right there. There's some of them up there 30 plus years old and still surviving. Well worth it. Look at these new age Transformers.
They break as soon as you get it out of the
Damn
box.
straight. Now, okay, vintage Mattel. Okay. Look, He-Man can't even hold on to his sword.
He's having distress, okay? It's not He-Man's fault. He's been under a lot of
Look,
pressure.
and he don't even want to hold the damn thing. He's trying to knock it out of my hands, dude.
He's under a lot of stress, okay? Maybe he's just like, I've been doing this for a lot of years. Maybe I need to put the sword down.
Now, look at this. All right, now, keep on. These were based off of the Filmation cartoon, but hell, they couldn't even get to where the damn harness on He-Man would stay on. It's too damn short. Trust me, I did a whole video on this.
Maybe He-Man, is just tired. Maybe he needs a vacation. He's like, strap don't fit, sword doesn't work, shield barely fits. You know what? Hey.
I mean, shit, man. I mean, and look. You will not have that issue with the vintage one, all right? I'm just saying. Right?
Hey, even superheroes need vacations.
Look. All right. Here's another thing.
Okay, that's pretty bad if the legs do that.
Yeah, I mean, like he's trying to. I was like on these, like trying to air out his damn junk, dude. I'm just saying.
What about vintage?
Vintage, you ain't gonna find it like that. You got those rubber bands in there. It's still good to this day. Just saying. But anyways, topic here is going to be Anti-Eternia can buzz off, and reason for this is we're going to cover Anti-Eternia He-Man, Anti-Eternia Man-at-Arms, which is a E-Daddy custom creation, and Buzz Off.
Which you will see later.
Buzz Off, way early.
Didn't even stand a chance, did he?
I don't think he did. Hang on here. Let's see. Was he in round 3?
Try.
No, let's go with round 4. Or, I'm sorry, round 2. My bad.
Yeah. What must say round 2? Bay? No, I mean, it's kind of round 4.
This is still part of round 4. Stiff competition with Whiplash. And, I mean, he got taken out by Filmation Trapjaw, which was, luckily that was a Matty Collector type deal. I'm not going to give him no shit on that one, but all right. But still, though, I guess I need to actually do it like this. I have my book of gloom and doom here. If you want to let you read, we'll get to the figure thing here later. All right, so Anti-Eternia He-Man was actually originally introduced back in 1984 in the German audio plays. He was the master of Anti-Eternia, a hellish world in the universe of darkness. And he was, of course, the evil counterpart to He-Man, black skin, red hair, completely evil and undefeated in combat in Anti-Eternia.
Until today.
Oh, no. It happened back in 84. I don't want, you're making me spoil this for you. Would raise his sword to call upon the power of Hell Grayskull. Came to Eternia after Skeletor built a world converter and a dimensional gate was formed. Instead of joining Skeletor, he decided to toss his ass out of Snake Mountain.
That's pretty fun.
Vanished when Skeletor and Man-at-Arms destroyed the world converter. So in a way, would you call it a tie, or basically he got beat by the Eternians? When you think about it, I mean, Man-at-Arms and Skeletor figured out how to get him to disappear.
But
would you count as a loss or a tie? I mean,
sure.
I mean, He-Man didn't beat him, but at the same time, he didn't beat Skeletor.
I count that as a tie.
Yeah, right. In the 2008 Classics canon, it said when Adam invoked the power of Hellskull, which is funny because when they did the figure for Classics, their tagline was instead of Hell Grayskull, is by the power of Hellskull. He became Anti-Eternia He-Man. Now I wondered, were they talking about regular Prince Adam or was it an Anti-Eternia Prince Adam? They never did say, and there was no sign of it in the literature. Uses new strength to overthrow his home of Anti-Eternia. Came to Eternia through a gateway created by the World Converter. Immediately challenged He-Man to combat. Look.
Well, you gotta think about it.
24. Or hang on. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. So 84, he tried it. So 16 years later, that would put it at 2000. So basically, 24 years later,
he tried.
Or 30.
It has to be around 16.
Let's see. Yeah, 24 years later, he tries again. Returned to Anti-Eternia when Skeletor and Man-at-Arms sent him back to his realm. Once again, that makes it sound like he did get beat by Man-at-Arms and Skeletor. They did manage to shove his ass back through the dimensional gate and back to Anti-Eternia.
But this raises a question. You said you don't know if there was another Prince Adam, but
that's true.
There would have to be if he came and challenged
that's true.
He-Man
but it's like the literature that came out said, when Adam raised the sword, it didn't say an Anti-Eternia Adam raised the sword. It said when.
So, but it's basically contradicting itself. It's basically saying He-Man fought himself, went to another dimension, came back and fought himself again.
Yeah. He would return though.
24 years later.
No, he would return many years later when He-Man was now known as King He-Man. Challenged He-Man again. This time, however, Faker attacked them both while they were battling it out. The three-way pretty much decimated a lot of the countryside. Ended when Anti-Eternia He-Man got shoved through a vortex back to Anti-Eternia, but he pulled Faker with him, thus sending Faker off to Anti-Eternia as well.
So let me get this straight. He-Man never really beats him. He
No.
always gets pulled back.
Yeah, somehow Anti-Eternia He-Man ends up getting tossed back in the, going back to Anti-Eternia.
See, I don't count these as losses. I count them as ties.
You can't count as a win either.
I count them
You can't say he's undefeated. I mean,
I count them as ties because he can't really say he lost to He-Man if He-Man's not the one to defeat him.
Good point. However, what about Man-at-Arms and Skeletor pretty much?
Now, that's a different story. He didn't really come there to fight them, and he wasn't prepared for them, so they kind of got him off guard.
Yeah. All right, give you that.
But then again, the second time.
Yeah. Now, what's funny is Anti-Eternia Man-at-Arms, he was only shown the 84 German audio plays, of course, because he's an E-Daddy custom creation. The figure is.
Yeah.
But they had him and I know Anti-Eternia, he still showed up on Eternia the same way as Anti-Eternia He-Man, except there, instead of being, Man-at-Arms is basically a sidekick when you think about it to He-Man, much like the rest of the Masters. On Anti-Eternia, AE He-Man was Man-at-Arms Master.
So it kind of plays both sides.
Yeah. The only thing he had different was instead of a green Wind Raider, he had a black one. And it still ended up the same deal, when World Converter got destroyed.
He disappeared.
He disappeared too. And there was an Anti-Eternia Orko too, but here's the funny part. He looked just like regular Orko.
Same colors and everything?
Yep.
That's weird.
So in all honesty, there was never a point in me trying to make an Anti-Eternia Orko. If I did, I'd make sure he had legs, though, just to really fuck with it.
They should have done that.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the... You want to reach up there and grab those three, the three black villains here. And I just realized as I say that, it almost makes me sound kind of bad when I say that one here. I'll take him. He's... All right, so in Vintage, of course, we did not get an Anti-Eternia He-Man because, well, he was never in Filmation and Mattel never had any ideas of it. This was because of the German audio plays. But I had a good friend of mine by the name of James Main go through and actually make me an Anti-Eternia He-Man and an Anti-Eternia Battle Cat. So really, if we've seen He-Man, we know what this one looks like. Just black and red. Dude did an awesome job with it, without a doubt, so I can't really go wrong there. And even the Battle Cat looked pretty damn good. And I was going to cover that when I did the cats, and I forgot all about it. But yeah, had all the same things, black sword, black axe. No shield for this one. Red boots, red bracers, black and red harness, and of course the red hair. Now, of course, classics, we actually got the Anti-Eternia He-Man, which is cool because, for one, we got an extra shield with it, which I'm guessing was because of the Hell Grayskull shield and the regular He-Man shield. Everything was in completely black and red. They did include the regular sword that He-Man came with, and the Alcala sword. Yeah, because he's got the Alcala sword in his hand and the regular sword with him.
Does it talk?
No.
Why did it make air pockets if it doesn't talk?
I have no idea. I guess, well, it's because early on they were having issues with some of the plastic containers, and then the plastic and the rubber from the figures, they were starting to get like a white moldish look to them. So I'm thinking that's what's got to do with it, so it'd give them some air and they wouldn't do that. This guy sucks. Like, no Castillo. What the hell, man?
Most
I know he's not asleep.
In the universe, versus the most powerful man.
Yeah, well.
So, He-Man is technically more powerful than Anti-Eternia He-Man.
True. It says he's live, but he ain't seen any. Well, at this point. All right. Anyways, yeah. I just didn't like how dark it kind of made his hair. I mean, honestly, I mean, you look
It's
at
not
the,
even
you look at,
red.
no, it's like a maroon.
And I know you guys can see the color of his hair. I can't really tell because of the plastic, but it's not
Yeah, it's like,
as red.
what if we did like that?
There you go. You can kind of
Maybe. That damn light. I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna have to do something here with that up there. We're gonna fix the lighting before next week. Anyways, all right. Underneath there's a box. If you remember, oh, there it is over there.
I hate to do this to you, buddy.
I told him since Anti-Eternia He-Man lost, he was gonna have to do this. I know, buddy.
Maybe one day you'll be free.
You know, this thing is like I've won so many of these things. You think I'd have a spare one, but I've actually ended up going through and like selling a few of them because I've had like so many of these things. You know what's funny is everybody wants one still this day. It's almost like Spirit of Grayskull. All right, dude.
Your prison, pretty much.
There he goes. He's up there. You know what I just realized is seriously missing? Oh, never mind. It's back here. I'll say, wait a minute. I am missing my San Diego Comic Con exclusive King Grayskull, and I just realized it's like back here in the corner.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if I move that shit out of the way and put it over with that, then maybe I could put more classics back here in the corner. And here we go again.
Your connection's unstable. Please wait while we try to connect you. But it's still showing up that we're live.
Yeah, so like I said, replays is a wonderful thing. So, all right, so we got Anti-Eternia Man-at-Arms, and I did a classic or a custom creations video on this guy. He's got the mace and everything else with him. I gave him a little bit more armor than your normal Man-at-Arms. You know, still, you know, which honestly, I mean, I used the body from the Anti-Eternia He-Man for this, and just put the armor and the head on there because I think I actually ended up with an extra Man-at-Arms head. I think unless this was because this one ain't cast like I normally do a lot of my stuff. So I think this was like the non-mustached one. Non-mustached head, so
like
it really didn't.
I mean, Man-at-Arms.
Yeah. Which I really ought to probably like make a mold of this so I can redo it, but whatever. But yeah, still pretty damn badass. All right, that was our look at the Anti-Eternia fellers. I figured I'd give Anti-Eternia a proper send-off since he's eliminated. You know, they were eliminated from the tournament. I know you had your hopes set. You know, of course, you know, if he had beaten Scareglow, we'd be doing this on Scareglow. Even though
his time's coming. His time's coming.
Look, I tell you what, we'll do this. We'll have hang on, I'm thinking about this. We'll do something different later on.
Hope you guys hear this in this video.
But see, this tournament was like extremely like a giant pain in the ass, just because. I mean, seriously, like the first round, I think I had like 18 matchups I had to go through and do, like determine the winner via wheel decide, and it's just been a giant pain. It was just a bitch, to be honest. So hopefully, you know, by like next year, you know, we'll have a we'll have a thing going on. We'll do it again next year, except we're not going to try to cram it all within a month, or in this case, like 6 weeks now. You know, space it out with season 3, so it's not so much of a pain in the butt. But anyways, all right. So Buzz Off, he's going to be the next victim in my review of things.
Sorry,
And
Buzz Off.
we know now, if I remember correctly, we're supposed to be getting a 5.5 vintage style figure from Super 7. And that scares me considering the way Buzz Off looked in Filmation, how that's going to look. I think the only one that could look worse is the Stratos. Trust me, whenever we start doing the reaction views of the cartoons, you'll see what I mean on this, all right? Anyways, he was introduced in the 83 Filmation cartoons, was the leader and representative for Eternia's B people. All right, and keep in mind, I said B people, which is what it should have been. What's up, Joe Amato? By the way, would you pull Modulock back out? Joe, you'll be proud to know 6 weeks in this tournament, 128 figures we've gone through. We're down to the final 4, and look, you're still here. Modulock is still here.
But not for long.
Modulock, you need to go to everywhere I post these things up at for the voting. Get him into the finals, dude. He's got Ram Man in the final 4, all right? You better help a brother out.
I'm telling you.
Look, if he wins, you know I've got the mask. I'll wear it on next week's show if he pulls off the win over Ram Man. All right, just saying, Joe.
He's not. I'm just saying.
This right here, he's still upset because Anti-Eternia He-Man lost to Scareglow.
It was 2-6.
So we've also got Scareglow and the regular Sorceress, another matchup. So, Joe, I expect to see your votes for the final 4, brother. Need this one. But, yeah, Joe's right. The Stratos for the vintage style, oh, my God, it looks horrible.
Don't you have that?
No, not yet, because they haven't released them yet. But, I mean, it literally... All right, see, look, we got a vote for Modulock right there.
So far, it's tied. One apiece.
So, yeah, because I'll let you have a vote on this. The hell was that?
I have no idea.
Joe, which one did you think was better, though? Was it Scareglow or was it the Sorceress? And pull that Sorceress up so he knows which one I'm talking about. Or that one, that Sorceress. Well, hopefully they do. Hopefully they do have, good quality plastic and paint, and hopefully they stop with the screw-ups. Scareglow. Scareglow. That's what he said. He wants Scareglow.
That's what is it, 1-1?
Yep.
I'm telling you, she's gonna win. Her wings open and everything.
Yeah, but you look at the way the wings are on the back. I mean, it's like pegs coming out of her damn shoulders, dude. You can see him on the side right there. Look, you look at the Classics Buzz Off, and we'll show that here in a little bit. You don't see it like that on him. Just saying. All right. And I said, Buzz Off, he was the leader and representative for Eternia's bee people. They lived in colonies and harvested Eternia's honey. Flew and scouted large areas of Eternia with his X-ray goggles. I really seriously wondered all these years what the hell that was for. Even as a kid, I wondered. I thought maybe he just used them so he wouldn't get other insects in his eyes as he's flying around. Seriously.
Wait, time out. Why does a bee need X-ray goggles to enhance its vision where it has already so much vision?
That is a good question. But I think we may get an answer. Well, somewhere we're going to get an answer to this. Possessed above average strength. Had a lance for a weapon that was capable of electrical discharges, and was good friends with Mechanic. All right, so he flew around. Mechanic could extend his neck up and be able to see the same thing he could. He maintained his bee-like look in the mini-comics. Possessed a natural form of radar to alert him to dangers. The claw hands that he had basically could neutralize opposition with dangerous stings.
And this guy lost like in the second round.
Yeah. All right, now here's where things get funny as hell. The 84 German audio plays the same one that had, where Anti-Eternia He-Man was introduced. They depicted Buzz-Off as the master of wasps. Not bees. Resided in a dome on Wasp Rock located in the Mystic Mountains. Oh. See, Joe agrees. He wore those goggles so he wouldn't get any of his fly cousins in his eyes. See, I knew I was not losing it whenever I was a kid. In the German Interpark Condor comics, he was the master of wasps. The Germans just didn't like him being a bee person. They want to be the master of wasps.
But if it looks like a bee, what do you call it? You can't call it wasp.
That's what he was, though. He's master of wasps. And he could also see and hear everything. But yet, also possessed a prismatic visor that whenever he pulled it over his eyes, gave him insect vision. There's Kevin finally.
Kevin!
37 minutes into this. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That wasn't in the German Inn part about the visor. That was the 86 UK comic mags. And he's often paired with Stratos.
This is because they both fly.
I guess, but apparently Buzz-Off was faster than Stratos.
Well, because he can naturally fly by himself. Stratos has these rockets.
True. Well, there's the other thing, and I think I covered this in the Stratos video. Kevin, we're doing good, even though he's still crying over here.
Anti-Eternia He-Man lost. He got booted. I'm sad. But 3 out of 4 votes isn't that bad.
Kevin, give us a few minutes, and we're going to give you time to go through and post your votes in. We'll do a recap of the Final Four here shortly. Oh, Joe. I guess I had that one coming since I really don't get to watch a whole lot of Joe's videos. So to be honored by Joe Motto, popping in was pretty good. I'm going to say we've already talked about Anti-Eternia He-Man.
Sweet, I'm ready. Okay.
So we're on the Buzz-Off round. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, like I said, he was often paired with Stratos. He was faster than Stratos. It was in the 86 UK comic magazines where he had the prismatic visor that gave him insect vision when he pulled it down over his eyes.
But I still think that's...
Oh, Joe is still here. Joe, we're sorry, dude. We thought you were gone because it shows like one person now. He also possessed sharp teeth, which he used as a weapon to bite people. I'm sorry. It's like I thought the Germans had him all screwed up, but apparently so did the Englishmen. The 2008 series gave him a stronger supporting role in the series. He was the prideful leader of the Adrenids, was mistrustful and suspicious of outsiders, with a somewhat inflated ego, and almost went to war with the Adrenids, or with the Avionians. That's hard to say.
Avionians.
When Skeletor stole their food reserve and made it look like it was the bird people. So basically, he thought Stratos and Company did it.
Okay,
Trust me.
this is what I don't get though. You're a bird. Why do you need jetpacks?
That's why in the Stratos video I said Stratos sucks.
Like, unless you are a bird.
I mean, it's like one of the most vanilla characters, either as a toy or in anything. He was pretty vanilla. Can you blame them for not wanting anybody there? No, not really. I mean, they really didn't want anybody around. They were pretty mistrustful.
However, his.
Yeah, I mean, the interpretation they did of Buzz Off in the MYP series is pretty cool. And he's going to get a chance to see this. Like I said, we're going to do reaction videos. These are going to be taped, though, just due to the fact of so I can make sure to get that 10 no more than 10 seconds in and make sure I can do all the credits right so way I'm not getting sued or shut down on YouTube.
That would be bad.
Yeah. Let's see. Classics Canon, they drew heavily off the 2000X series. And basically, he led the Adrenids in the battle against the Horde and Snake Men in the second Ultimate Battleground. And that's it on Buzz Off. All right. So, we've taken a look at those. All right, let's see how good his memory is from what I told him earlier. Hand me the vintage one. All right, vintage one. Of course, I ain't got his hatchet anymore. Hang on. But I still do have the headpiece. Like I said, I always thought so he wouldn't get bugs in his eyes. I'm glad to see Joe agrees. Everybody, I think a lot of people like Buzz Off more than Stratos. I know I'm probably gonna get kicked out of Legends because of how much I diss on Stratos. But
his abilities are more real than Stratos.
True, I mean, some of the cannons he used his wings to fly. Some stuff he needed like some kind of like magical shit in order to fly, or he needed the jetpack to fly. Just saying. Gotta love it because they gave you they put the wings on him, made him look really, really cool. See, people agree with you. So it's still pretty cool. Right there, you got the wings and all that. Like I said, for vintage, I think a lot of us played with him a lot. Of course, at the same time, he was the most infamous victim of the slime pit.
Why?
I don't know, but they put it on a poster and showed Hordak sliming him in the slime pit. Want me to reenact that one? We got the slime pit and the slime.
Let's do it.
Today's tongue twister for you both. Try to say toy boat 10 times fast.
Toy boy, toy.
Sucker. And I'm not even trying because I know I ain't gonna make it very far with it. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
Who was it there trying to say this 2 times fast?
Yeah, we both lost. Amato was trying to get us to do this. All right, so still, you gotta love the vintage version. Without a doubt. All right, now hand me the 2000X one. We'll set him next to. All right. I've discussed this before. The only thing I've got an issue with anything 2000X is how statuesque they are because they really don't have a whole lot of.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
A whole lot of articulation, but they did great with the sculpt and everything, including with the wings and everything. 4 different spots in the back for the wing. Slime Beastman too. He was slimed on the box art. Ooh, I wish I'd pay attention to that whenever I did the slime pit video because trust me, Castillo is still crying because the victim of the slime pit in that video was Man at Arms. You know what? We have a vintage Beastman. We do have a vintage Buzz Off, of course. I think we will get the slime pit out and we will slime them both just for Joe on this video. But anyways, you got to give it up for the sculpt on this and everything. You know, and I just now realized that, all honesty, I mean, they would, you twist them back a little bit, they still had that almost like Thunder Punch thing going, much like the vintage, which I didn't even go to on that one.
Oh, he can't see.
Yeah, he can. He don't need that. Remember, he just needs it for the keep his flying cousins out of the way. He still had the Thunder Punch, which I mean I think they all came with. But the only thing is though,
it's like how it's standing. Looks like it has no backbone.
True. Very true. See, this is why I got Justin here, because he gives an alternate opinion of this. You know,
that, and then like in muscular detail wise, like figure wise, looks more thinner.
Well, that's true. That is very true. All right, now for the classics version. Don't forget the axe and the alternate or the spare head over.
I'll have to say this would be my favorite out of all of them.
All right,
because the way how.
So this one, you know, has the alternate 2000X head to it. Gotta love the sculpt to it. Plus that, and they put extra on the back of this.
Yeah, this one has to be my favorite of them all.
But the wingspan thing here, and how in the world did that end up being that messed up? You know, it was great right there. Plus that, and it did have the vintage head with it, complete with the visor coming off, so you can make him look like, you know, the vintage version.
2000X.
Yeah, I mean, because I mean, yes, with the design and everything. I mean, with this, I mean, yeah, they gave him the head for 2000X. We got this instead of what we got with the vintage figure. We can make him look like the vintage version or the 2000X version. Pretty cool either way.
I still think this is better, like hands down. Because you get more detail.
And see, look, he's got his bug guard on his head. So, I mean, it was still pretty cool. Gotta enjoy that. Alright. Alright. So, anyways, yeah, there was our take a look at Buzz Off and Anti-Eternia He-Man, and of course the Anti-Eternia Man-at-Arms custom figure I did.
Now,
since I called the video Anti-Eternia can Buzz Off.
Well, we got a recap.
Alright. Like I said, we reviewed those. Final four, of course, we've got, I've got it over here. We've got the Sorceress versus Scareglow. He's really not enjoying getting Scareglow out. He's really not. All right. There's one matchup in the final four. Sorceress and Scareglow. Kevin, it's your time to get your votes in.
Come on, Kevin.
Joe's already got his in.
Come on, Kevin.
All right.
I have that staff.
Yeah, he's got the staff for the.
So who? Right, which one?
Yeah, think about. We got time delay. Yeah. Hey, so there's one matchup up there. You're not gonna give up on this. You're not gonna.
Kevin.
And what's bad is, I mean, there's the voting, dude. Kevin, I'm going to add him later to the Kevin at Arms Customs page. If we're cool. All right, and the other matchup, of course, is, Modulock here, or I mean Modulock. There is no and of course Modulock's opponent is of course Ram Man here.
Ram Man, all the way, Ram Man.
I said my votes don't count. However, his will count, Joe's will count, Kevin's will count. All right, Kevin, you got the vote on this one. For this, it's up to you. All right, care to reach back and grab the slime pit? The one, no, the other one, the one with the Take Too Bad out of there. Send him off to the side. You're not allowed to slime my Too Bad. Sorry. That one has been literally across, all around the world. Yeah, all right. While he's getting that out, we're going to move some things around here. Oh, and Ram Man is getting the vote here.
Okay, Kevin. Okay. You scared me for a little bit. You really did scare me.
Now, whatever happens here, Joe Motto, if he wants to get upset with him about this is up to Joe.
The head came off.
Oh, it does.
All right.
Which is fine. All right. We have victim 1. All right. Reach back here and make sure you grab victim 2 back there. Victim 2 will be the Beast Man. The orange dude with the red thing on it.
This one?
Yep. All right.
You want his whip in his hand or
take the whip out. Joe is calling bullshit on this. Joe, like I said, dude, I'm going to have this over at King He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, Kevin and Arms Custom Creations, the Motu Man Cave, and Wily Cat's Corner. If you ain't part of any of those, try to get on board with them. You can vote 4 different times, dude. All 4 pages. You can vote once each. You can pull this off.
What was the other victim?
No, we got victim 1 here. All right. Let me set him up.
Release the slime.
Oh, we will. Get up there, you. Look,
he doesn't want to do it. Like
he's not getting a choice in on this. Okay. Joe's looking for the unfriend button. Now, Joe, look. I'll say this now. I would vote for Modulock too if my vote's counted, only because of the fact it's pretty cool. You got all those parts for Modulock. All right, victim 1. And I don't remember how well this slime uses a little better than the slime sludge. So I'm going to give it a minute so it can properly do its job. Oh. Yeah. That stuff. Yeah, I need you to move from it because I don't want to look like I'm trying to. Let's see, I'm trying to hide this. Hey, now, God dang it, look, he's trying to get away. Why don't you warn me of this?
I had no idea that it was doing that. Well, he got slime partially.
No, Kevin, this ain't being a kiss ass. I mean, seriously, I love all the parts to the Modulock figure. You can make so many cool shit out of it. We're not going to introduce a victim 3.
Unless you want to.
Hang on. See if I can raise up just a little bit here.
There we go.
All right. We will have a 3rd victim for this. Joe, all you got to do is say you want a 3rd victim. Even though I think I might hate doing this one just due to one thing.
What's that?
Well, see, the vintage figure had like an alternate to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it'd be really cool to go through and slime a red dot.
Hmm.
That's right, Roboto was. I don't have a vintage King Randor right now. Joe, what What was red dotted? I'm gonna get called names. I know this. See, how much fun can a person have with this? Look how much fun we can have here with the slime pit. Look. See right there. And we're just, I'll say, we put Hordak into the picture here. We could make it look like the poster. Because Steel's like, you better not.
Do it.
Slime Grizzle or Runefear. How about,
Dun, dun, dun.
just to prove it, look, it's a really nice, almost minty looking. It has a few little scuffs on some of the red on it, but it is actually a red dot MAA. You, sir, are awesome, but such an asshat. Go ahead and hit show on that. I will see something that.
Another mediator just handled this.
Huh? Another mediator?
I don't know, it just popped up, but it went away. Slime Man at Arms.
Oh. No one likes Duncan. All right, have we had enough of Buzz Off getting slimed?
I don't think they have.
Yeah, well, in fact, this stuff's like taking forever and a freaking day. Hey, wait a minute, what the hell am I doing here?
The slime out?
Yeah, well, yeah, duh.
Oh, fine.
All right, see, now we got an internet. Now we're going to have war going on Facebook now. It's going to be a motto. It's going to be Modulock versus Kevin at Arms.
Please start the war. I want to see this.
This is going to be like almost like really good. Okay, please put Beast.
So we're not using this?
No, we'll just use this because.
Oh, then is it free if I take this in?
Take it? What?
You know, like it's slime. It's slime.
Credit given on this one. All right.
After sliming Man at Arms, let it dry and get it all caked and
dried on him. Burn Modulock. You're alive, Kevin.
He won't do it.
All right, let's see how well this one's gonna go. All right, we're gonna get the Beastman thing here up out of the way.
Why is it taking so slow? Like just slime. I'll find the biggest magnified. Is that another slime pit?
Well, we have the 2000X slime pit.
Okay, so why is that a dinosaur and that's a snake?
Dude, I'm still trying to remember where in the hell the damn slime pit came from in 2000X because they never actually introduced the Horde. The slime pit was for the Horde.
Let's get into space.
Apparently, this was for the Snake Men. It's starting to go down. Yeah, it's just not digging it. So we'll come back to him here shortly.
It's like watching a baby trying to rebirth. See, he won't do it. Told you.
Good call, good call. All right. Hand me a baggie. All right. We'll come back to that here shortly.
Well, man, in order it's time to meet your maker.
Joe Amato is going to get a kick out of this. Can I have that?
Oh,
that's right. You already did, didn't you?
Yep.
I'm doing this just because the fact Joe actually voted for a change.
That slime is way better. He is slowly suffocating. That thing does it like it's meant for Snake Man, just from the design of it.
I won't watch your shows anymore. Kevin, you know you love to watch this because it's your only time you can really give me hell, and I can return the favor.
This was it was my idea, but I kind of like it. Yeah, that slime's way better.
Motto, what do you think? You think the slime sludge would actually look better than? Oh! Look at that. Hang on, we gotta get a turn vision here. I don't know. I mean, looking at it, that shit. Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah, that shit runs a little bit quicker. Which is actually why I put that. Oh, trust me, you gotta look underneath here. It's like we're no longer homies. Look, I'm gonna make it a point to at least slime like one thing a show. I promise I'm not gonna slime Man at Arms anymore. Ish.
This slime compared to that slime, like the difference, it's don't want to leave.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, dude, it's here, you can have the can there. Alright. Kevin's probably going, would you please take Man at Arms off the screen here so way you don't have to see this anymore? Here, I tell you, would you just get all the slime out? Anyways, look, we won't slime Man at Arms anymore until we decide to do. Look, he's still in the picture.
It's like you're gonna
Look that way. See,
you just see the steps. You don't know who's in it.
oh, Kevin knows. See, it was bad as at one point I actually had the slime for this. There's a good question. How many of those does he own now? I just want to know, does Joe Amato have, Joe, do you have a minimum card modulock or module? Yeah, do you have one that's minimum card that's never been opened, vintage style or classics for that matter? Dude, that green slime is like fucking awesome.
It is.
Yeah, I've got black slime too.
Where?
Oh, it's back here somewhere.
Is it?
Anti-Eternia He-Man's trying to hide the shit.
He's trying to make sure he doesn't get spawned. It's like Venom.
Right? Yeah, much like Venom, don't want to come off. Yeah, see? See, look, we can even have fun with slime on this show.
I take that word.
Alright. So that's it for this week. We've slimed some stuff, which we didn't plan on doing to start with, but the more we got thinking about it, the better it went.
Much like Venom, this stuff doesn't like to leave.
You know, yeah, this stuff is much like that damn symbiote shit.
Get off.
Dude, Joe, we need to hook up on a figure that on a master's figure that ends up somehow with the symbiote. Just saying.
In the Rock voice. It doesn't matter how many people you kill.
Alright, anyways. Rock still sucks.
Don't let Sarah say
No,
that.
that's Samantha.
Sarah told me she also likes Rock, but just not as much as Samantha.
Alright, well, anyways. Now we got all this slime we gotta clean up, dude.
From that?
Yeah. So I don't dry and harden and then I'm ruining a red dot here. Alright, but anyway, so we discussed the Final Four. Got a good look at that. Got some votes going. We got 3 votes already, so we're looking good here. Talked about Anti-Eternia He-Man and Anti-Eternia Man-at-Arms.
Rest in peace.
And then we talked about Buzz-Off.
Also rest in peace.
So, all that being said, it was probably a good show. Probably one of my longest ones I've done in a while. So, it was fun.
Got to slime a bunch of stuff.
Hopefully this week we can start working on the reaction videos for the cartoons. Now, I'm just going to warn everybody now. It's being said right here, right now. Justin has no idea I'm getting ready to say this. So we're going to get to see a live reaction of what he's going to say whenever I say this. When we decide to do the reaction videos of where we're watching Filmation, New Adventures, 2000X, we're going to go an episode of Filmation, an episode of New Adventures, and then an episode of New 2000X.
Yeah.
Did I do all 4 pictures? I haven't even posted them up to the pages yet, Kevin. You know my lazy butt. I don't do that until after I get done with the show. And I clean up the slime. Which Beastman will be easy to take care of. No one won't. But anyways, till next week. Which next week we will have the finals announced. In which I guess we ought to probably do something. Put something special up for the winner of this. I tell you what, you know what? Also, for next year's tournament, we will not allow the winner of this year's in it.
That works.
That way, you know, if Scareglow happens to win this whole thing, he can't do 2 years in a row. All right?
That will work. Which I doubt he'll win it, but.
Yeah. I don't know. So, anyways, next week, we will take a look at one of the losers, unless one of the losers happens to be Ram Man. If that's the case, then we know it won't be him. So look at it this way. It could either be, we'll probably either be talking about either the Sorcerers, Ram Man, well, we can't do Modulok either. I've already done a video on him too. And Ram Man, come back matter. So unless Scareglow and the Sorcerers lose, if one of them loses, yeah, I'll do the video on that. If not, maybe I'll finally do Moss Man. I'll get around to it. Just saying. But anyways, till next week, I'm E-Daddy, your angry toy guy.
I'm Justin.
And we will see y'all next week. I'll hit the button. Everybody vote for Modulok.
Oh, really?
Modulok! Modulok!
There we go.